Birth order has been something that's been fascinated people for decades. Firstborns, it seems, tend to be achievers, tend to want to take a leadership position, tend to be a little more conscientious and conservative. Middleborn tend to be more peacemakers. They find a family outside of the family because middleborns are often overlooked. Whereas the youngest, they are the ones who are having a hard time getting attention. They become the comedians. They stereotypically are the more happy-go-lucky, the fun-loving. Only children, their social skills sometimes are not quite as good, so they may connect to adults, but not necessarily with peers as much. In terms of marriage, it seems that while we say opposites attract, actually, for a lot of marriages, it's birds of a feather flock together. So firstborns tend to marry firstborns, and middleborns, and youngest to youngest.
There's challenges when you match your birth order with someone else because your personalities or your traits are so similar. What can be negative sometimes is if you have two firsts or two of the only children. Since they're both really responsible and they're both kind of your go-getters, they may feel real competitive toward each other. The same if you put the middles and then the last children together, because they have a tendency to be much more flexible and kind of maybe lack that drivenness. They may have a tendency to kind of waver more than just be able to have like a clear goal and follow through with it.
He was born first, and then it was me. August 80, March 81.
No, as in, are you an eldest child or a youngest child?
Oh. See, I told you there was something. Then he said, no, but what is who comes first?
I'm the youngest with an older sister.
I'm the oldest with a younger sister and a younger brother.
I'm the eldest child.
I'm the only child.
I'm the eldest actually. Yeah.
I'm the youngest actually.
I have an elder brother and also a younger sister, so I'm a middle child.
I'm the youngest of two.
I'm the second eldest child.
And I'm the fourth eldest child in my family out of five.
Okay, I'm the middle child. I have an elder brother and a younger sister, and then he's the only child.
She is the smallest child, and he's also the smallest, youngest one.
So I'm a middle child, always with a middle child syndrome. Middle child syndrome is when I believe when you tend to give in more to your siblings.
I'm the youngest of two, so like she said, probably I'm pampered. Yeah. So as for her, as a middle child, she's much more independent.
The younger ones, don't tend to be as stable maybe as the older ones, because they've got to, and then they've got to try and learn from the older ones. You need the older ones to help the younger ones.
I'm the kind of person who likes to speak my mind. I'm pretty outspoken. Well, while he is the exact opposite. Sometimes I think in the relationship because you really need to communicate, and so far it has been good, but I think it would definitely help if he speaks up a little bit more.
I'm the kind of person who's very reserved. So I talk less, but I observe a lot and I listen a lot. So I observe her moves, her patterns, all I know already.
Initially, when we got married, I guess it was more of a litmus test. But we iron out and we speak to each other, and we kind of find ways of working around things.
It's adapting lah.
Yeah, just about adapting lah.
There's so many factors that are involved in a couple relationship that you can't really say this one factor is going to tell you that you're going to be successful.
And remember that when doing birth order research, it's tough. Like, do you include blended families? Do you adopted siblings, half siblings? How about if there's a 10-year age gap? It's tough. And certainly we change with time, and we change deliberately and because of our environments. Our friends change us, our situations change us. So clearly we're not restricted by our birth order.
It's more about really understanding what the personality behind a birth order is, and then maybe utilizing that information of your partner to say, in what ways are we compatible, and in what ways do we help each other, and in what ways can we really need to focus on working on so that we have a good, strong relationship.